First Omen. First up, we have The First Omen, a prequel to the iconic The Omen, delving into the chilling origins of the Antichrist. Damien with a stellar cast and a gripping storyline, prepare for a journey into the chilling beginnings of one of cinema's most iconic villains. The First Omen will be released on April 5th. Sting, where a 12-year-old girl's innocent friendship with her pet spider takes a horrifying turn when it transforms into a giant flesh-eating monster. Brace yourself for a web of fear as Charlotte battles to save herself and her family from the deadly grip. Sting will be released on April 12th. In Flames. In Flames is a movie from Pakistan and Canada that first came out in 2023. It did well in other countries, so now it's showing in a few theaters in America. The film is about Maryam, a woman from Karachi, Pakistan, who starts seeing things that connect her to mysterious powers can be unfair to women. It will be released on April 12th. Arcadian. Join a family's desperate struggle for survival against monstrous creatures in this horror movie. It stars Nicolas Cage, Jaden Martell from the movie It, and Maxwell Jenkins from Reacher. It's a movie that taps into our deepest fear of the dark and shows how tough it can be to survive when everything goes wrong. Arcadian will be released on April 12th. Abigail. Abigail is a new funny scary movie made by Tyler Gillett and Matt Bettinelli-Alpin, who worked on the Scream movies. It's a different take on the old movie about Dracula's daughter, but in this one, some people kidnap Abigail, thinking they can get a lot of money from her rich dad. They realize they've made a big mistake. Abigail will be released on April 19th. The Night of the Harvest. The Night of the Harvest is a new scary movie made by Ryan Calloway. It mixes a typical story about a serial killer with something even scarier, with a blend of traditional scares and unexpected twists. It will be released on April 19th. Infested. Brace yourself for a French horror that will make your skin crawl as residents battle against a deadly spider infestation, with themes of inequality and real-life horrors. Infested is a chilling reminder of the terrors that lurk in the shadows. It will be released on April 26th. Humane. Humane is a funny and scary movie that's the first one directed by Caitlin Cronenberg, a photographer from Canada. She's the daughter of David Cronenberg, who's famous for making movies about creepy things happening to people's bodies. Humane will be released on April 26th. Cinderella's Revenge. Cinderella is stepping into a whole new story with a twist in the upcoming horror movie, Cinderella's Revenge, directed by Andy Edwards. This film promises to give Cinderella the justice she deserves in two big ways. Cinderella's Revenge is set to hit theaters on April 26. Bag of Lies. In the chilling horror film The Bag, directed by David James and released on April 2, Matt finds himself in a desperate situation as he tries to save his dying wife. Starring Judy McQueen-Bauer, Brandy Botkin, and Madison Pullins, The Bag of Lies explores the depths of desperation and the horrifying price of seeking salvation. Upcoming science fiction, fantasy movies 2024. 1. Legend of the White Dragon. Legend of the White Dragon is an upcoming American science fiction superhero film directed by Aaron Schenke and was crowdfunded through Kickstarter, scheduled for release in the first quarter of 2024. It reunites Power Rangers actors Jason David Frank, Jason Font, Serena Vincent and Sierra Hanna. In the film, 3 years after a tragic battle, Eric Reed returns to his city to protect his wife and daughter from a new threat. The film is described as a mature take on the Power Rangers franchise and introduces a new universe. 2. Dune Part 2. Dune Part 2 is a 2024 American epic science fiction film directed and produced by Denis Villeneuve, who co-wrote the screenplay with John Spates. The sequel to Dune 2021, it is the second of a two-part adaptation of the 1965 novel Dune by Frank Herbert. 3. Spaceman. Spaceman is a 2024 American science fiction drama film directed by Johan Renck and written by Colby Day. It is based on the 2017 novel Spaceman of Bohemia by Yaroslav Kalfar, starring Adam Sandler, Carey Mulligan, Kunal Nayyar, Isabella Rossellini, and Paul Dano. It follows an astronaut sent on a mission to the edge of the solar system who encounters a creature that helps him resolve his earthly problems. Spaceman premiered at the 74th Berlin International Film Festival on February 21, 2024, and received a limited theatrical release on February 23, 2024. 4. Borderlands. Borderlands is an upcoming American science fiction action comedy film directed by Eli Roth, who co-wrote the screenplay with Joe Crombie, based on the video game series of the same name developed by Gearbox Software. The film features an ensemble cast that includes Cate Blanchett, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, Edgar Ramirez, Ariana Greenblatt, Bobby Lee, Florian Munteanu, Gina Gershon, and Jamie Lee Curtis. Borderlands is scheduled to be released in the United States by Lionsgate on August 9, 2024. 5. The Electric State. The Electric State is an upcoming American science fiction adventure film directed by Anthony and Joe Russo and written by Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely. It is based on the graphic novel of the same name by Simon Stalenhag. 6. Rebel Moon, Part 2, The Scargiver. Rebel Moon, Part 2, The Scargiver is a 2024 American epic space opera film, directed by Zack Snyder from a screenplay he co-wrote with Kurt Johnstad and Shay Haddon. Based on a story Snyder conceived, it is a direct sequel to Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of Fire 2023 and the second part of the two-part saga. The film takes place on the moon of Velt where Korra and the crew of warriors ventures to help the farmers to defend and fight for their home against the Motherworld. Sophia Vitella, Jaimin Hansu, Ed Skrian, Mikhail Usman, Duna Bay, Ray Fisher, Stas Nair, Fra Fee, Elise Duffy, Charlotte Maggi, Stuart Martin, Carrie Elwes, and Anthony Hopkins reprise their roles from Part 1, A Child of Fire. Rebel Moon, Part 2, The Scargiver was released in select theaters in the United States for a week on April 12, 2024, and will be released by Netflix on April 19, 2024. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe.